one of the guys that had a sneaky good game for the Seahawks was Boye Mafe in this one. Had 5 pressures. I think he led the team in pressures in this game. Had some nice reps against Trent Williams. If I'm the Steelers and I look at what the Seahawks did to the 49ers from a pressure perspective, and then I look at who we got to block them, I'm a little worried. So I think the Seahawks have to be able to get pressure. They have to be able to defend the run and be ready for the quick game. I think they have the guys to do that. But really, it's still going to come back to if they can't run the ball on offense, I don't think there's not going to be a lot of games that they can win. I think they have to be a team that can be effective on the ground.
Yeah, and they do, because their passing game just leaves a lot to be desired. And I think on Sunday, Sunday for one was not shocking, the target distribution. Like particularly anyone who went to Green Bay. Like I came back from Green Bay thinking Jackson's the only guy that got open on a team that's number 1 corner is Keyshawn Nixon. I did not watch the Lions game that the Packers played. Maybe Keyshawn Nixon is the reincarnation of Darrelle Revis. Maybe if he is, then I am sorry. But at this moment, I believe he's just a guy as a number 1 corner, and no one else could get open out there in Green Bay but Jax. At least get open with any consistency. Elijah Arroyo had a really good touchdown catch in the joint practice. He was also covered, right? Like it was just a good play. It wasn't like he barbecued Quay Walker, excuse me. So I really need them to get to that run game, but also use it to open everything else up, like they've been telling us they were going to do. Like I'm giving them advice. They've been telling us, like, we're going to run, we're going to set up the pass. They've been telling everybody this. They're telling us. They're telling their friends and family. They went on the Jackson went on the pivot with Ryan Clark in Green Bay and told them the same things. That's what type of time we on. Run, then throw. Like, cool. Instead, it was all of this stuff that was like, all right, the first read is Jackson. Jackson's open, throw it. I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. But your other 4 guys are just out here getting cardio, and that's just not helpful for the rhythm of the offense, So they got to fix that. And I also think at some point, maybe not this game, because TJ Watt's still, a monster. But at some point, I do feel like Sam's just got to trust his training. And I say that in the sense of like, it feels like Sam is a guy who's held onto the ball too long a lot in his career. That's led to sacks, that's led to interceptions, led to seeing ghosts. And now is almost overcompensating a little bit. It's like, I got to get it out. 1 to 2, it's out. 1 to 2, like his reads. 1 to 2, it's out. 1 to 2, it's out. It's like, okay, well, gave you $100 million, right? Not $10. Like, you can make some throws, man. Like, and you got good protection.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code HMA. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Thought the protection was really good on Sunday against the Niners. Charles Cross is age. I love that game.
Really good, man.
Yeah, you take that tape right in there in John Schneider's office and say, give me $30 million a year. Another discussion, but yeah, like the protection was good in that game, and they kind of played like they didn't think it would be. Kind of played like, all right, Sam, 1 to 2, get it out. Like, come on, man. Like, trust your guys. Don't tell us the O-line's gonna be better all year and then just play like you got Stone Forsythe back there, right? Don't do that. So yeah, I just think I get why Sam's like that though, because again, this is year like 8 or something, and he's on his 5th team already, like just in this for a reason. So getting the ball out does have value. Take completions. What QB coaches tell these guys all the time. That's fair. But if you're only taking completions to Jax, that's just not sustainable. You will lose. Teams will take that. And then eventually teams will start allocating resources to making sure that's not even open. They're going to force you to throw to Elijah, force you to throw to AJ, force you to throw to Torrey and Cooper. And your timing needs to be there with them too, So they eventually got it. Again, maybe not this game. It would help if it was. But maybe not this game, but eventually they got to get out of that. Like, Sam can throw. He can stand in the pocket and make throws. He can. And if you don't think he can, then why sign him, right? You sign him because you think he can. Take the training wheels off, and you'll beat a lot of teams. I do think they have playmakers, but if you just force feeding Jackson, barely running the rock, yeah, you'll start getting blown out. Forget losing by a few points.
Hey, that's a great problem to have, to be surprised by how much protection you have going on in the pocket. So we'll take it. I feel like that can be a win for week 1.